7:45, welcome back, everybody. There's the Andy Camper website. There's the man who came up with Andy Camper. Andrew Milne is here. How are you, my friend?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good to see you. Good
Great
to see you
too.
Listen, for people who don't know what Andy Camper is.
Whole idea is to get kids outside and active.
It can happen.
It's actually easier than you think.
Yes.
It seems that we've forgotten how to get kids away from using devices sitting in front of the TV being sort of lethargic, and weights start to become an issue. But more importantly, it's actually fun to be outside.
Yes.
And we've got this sort of protective wall that went up. It's like our kids can't wander. It sort of happened early in our generation, and then all of a sudden we closed down if you go a block away from the home. Well, kids used to go 7 miles from home, and it's like, be home at dinner time, maybe.
Never knew where we were.
Didn't matter.
No.
And our moms had a really loud voice.
Yes. Or a bell.
Yeah, something. But anyway, we all knew when to sort of wander home when we were hungry. But now it sort of seems that we're staying closer to home, and there's sort of that sense of staying inside. And we know that web is not going away. Kids are using gaming online, that sort of stuff. So we try to build a website that sort of incites them to say, hey, if I was outside, what would I do, and how cool could I enjoy these?
Then they go outside and do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought today we would do a couple of interesting things to show you that it's actually easy to get outside and it's cold outside. So people are even more so say, oh, well, I don't want to go outside because it's not fun to play in the snow. Not true.
Oh, my God.
I know. And it doesn't have to be going to the ski hill or getting on the cross-country ski trails, which is great.
It can be in the backyard.
And most of the time it is the backyard, and that's the key. Yeah. So it's the mom on board, I want to come inside. So we're doing things like building snow collection kits. And a snow collection kit is really just a way to measure and get your kids to do something for 45 minutes that they can then watch all winter.
Yeah.
And so I thought maybe we'd do that to this morning.
Okay, let's do it. What do we do?
All right, so the simple tools that you need is basically a piece of wood, possibly about a meter long.
Okay.
And then a water bottle, which most people have in the house these days.
Yes.
A piece of duct tape.
Okay, yeah, lots of that around.
Some elastic bands, and a Sharpie.
Okay.
So, and one of the things that I would say is go to the Andy Camper website and start looking for things that you can download and say sort of measurement tools. We've got this great card for actually measuring the day, what type of weather it was, and so you can start tracking this stuff.
Right.
So it's just free stuff we have online.
Yeah, and you get instructions, right?
Right.
It takes you through the process.
Absolutely, okay, and it's a four-step process. So step one is measure the flat rim of the bottle.
Yes.
Get your scissors out and cut the top off the.
Cut the top off the bottle, which you've already started.
I've started for you just so that we
Right.
can speed the process
because you know how
along.
difficult it is for left-handed people with scissors.
Hey,
you do know.
I've been trying to find left-handed, all the smart people out there.
I know. So there's
step one.
Yes.
Step two is we want to take a ruler,
right.
and we want to measure the duct tape on the end of the ruler.
Okay.
And we want to mark off
You've already done that.
The measurements. So you can do that one. I've also made one on the table here for you.
Oh, okay. So mark it off.
Mark it off. So you actually put it on the side of the measurement, so you know how much snow is going to fall into.
So where's the bottom?
Just choose one mark.
Okay.
So as long as one mark, the 1 inch mark starts.
Okay. Right.
And the idea here is that you just want to get an accurate measurement, and you want to be able to have it in position so you can see what an inch or a half inch is.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can do centimeters if you'd like as well, depending what generation you're from.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So then you take a couple of elastics and wrap probably 2 around the top and then 2 around the bottom.
Okay.
And the idea is that this is going to hold it to the stick.
Gotcha.
And the key here as we start doing this is you want to make sure the stick is in an area where it's not covered by a tree or covered by the edge of the house. You want to be in the middle of the yard.
Right.
So you're capturing actual data. And we also don't want it sitting on the ground because the temperature of the ground changes often. And you'll get drifting and get snow pulling into it. So here, we do now is take the stick and we actually put the elastics around the stick.
So?
I can hold this while you're doing it if you want.
Okay. So we kind of slide this in this way.
Yeah.
Right.
Push it all the way through.
Okay.
I'll hold these while you pull.
Comes this way?
Yep, keep going right to about the top. There you go.
Okay.
And then you actually find a place in your yard, and you'll be able to measure when the snow comes down. So that's one. But the other one we've done is actually take a full stick, and you measure it out like a ruler, and you put this in, and this is the one that stays in the yard the entire winter.
Gotcha.
So what you do is you either in the fall, you push it down into the dirt about 4 or 5 inches.
Right.
You stick it into the dirt, and then you actually can measure from around the yard what is the cumulative for the whole time. And of course, this is per snowfall.
Per snowfall. I love it. Okay, we got more ideas. We're going to go, we'll check out the website and give you more ideas to get outside with Andy Camper coming right up after a quick break. It's 7:49, just about 10 before 8. We're right back.